Welcome to today's 3D print. This is one of the first 3D prints I ever actually saw with my own eyes online. And of course it's one of the first ones I had to print, of course. It is a complete model rocket. 3D printed. The settings were a little off when I printed this. I'm going to redo this with Simplify 3D. It should come out a lot better. This is by NEATman, published December 27th, 2011. This is quite old. Thing number 13616, a 5-digit thing number. So that's from the early days. All the parts print as one on the print bed. It prints out 3 body tubes, a nose cone, and a fin can. I'm just using one fin can and a body tube. That should be plenty. I don't see this not being stable. At worst, I'll need a little bit of nose weight. What's interesting is it has 4 launch lugs. He just integrated them into symmetry all the way around. That's pretty cool. It makes it look nice and it's functional. One of the problems you have with 3D prints is there's usually some strings or errant plastic on inner spaces, like you see a little errant plastic here. Well, that's fine on the outside, but on the inside that's going to cause a problem. Well, if you go to Harbor Freight, you can get this little set of files. I broke this one, but it's not the file you need. It's the handle. The handle is perfect for an 1/8 inch launch lug rod. You stick that little bugger in there, and you just jam it up and down. And you clean that little bugger out. That really rough knurling on the handle is actually very functional at pulling all the crap out of there. You flip it around and you do the other side. And it pulls all that crap out of there. And now those launch rods will function. And it comes apart into pieces. You do need to glue this together, of course. I'm not so sure about the strength of this inside here. I can move that around with my finger. I do not think that will hold. I think that will break the first time the ejection charge fires. So either use an extremely long shock cord to allow this part to slow down before it reaches the end of the shock cord, or better, put a knot in the end of your shock cord, drop it down into the nose, and drop a little epoxy in there. That will permanently attach the shock cord to the nose cone and distribute the force around. These are the 3 parts. This part obviously you would not glue on. These 2 parts you would glue together and you have a model rocket. Thank you, NEATman, for making this available.